Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's pickle card reading is about a big surprise that's just around the corner for you. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the Amethyst crystal. Pile number 2 with the Rose Quartz crystal. Okay, and pile number 3 with the Clear Quartz crystal. So my dears, just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps down below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel for more readings like this in the future. And for those of you interested in any of the decks that I'm using for today's reading, I always leave all the links in the description box below as well, so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello my dear pile number 1, welcome to your reading for everyone who chose the Amethyst crystal. So let's take a look at what big surprise is just around the corner for you. So my dear pile 1, you've got the card No Place Like Home. And I feel like this is going to be very specific for some in pile number 1, but since we have a home card, I do sense that this big surprise that's just around the corner can have something to do with renting or owning or buying, like a house, a home, or an apartment, like something like some sort of property, right? That has to do with like finding your home or finding a home or being able to afford, to like be in a home that feels comfortable, that, you are going to be independent. Maybe you are dreaming about or wishing about being on your own, like living on your own, moving out, on your own or with someone like a partner, or being able, as a family to find a home or, some sort of property like along those lines. So I feel like that's coming in. Either an opportunity is just around the corner for you to like find the home that you were wishing for, that you were looking for, or something that's in that budget that you were kind of trying to stay into, or some maybe wanted in a specific place, in a specific city, and you kept looking and you didn't find something that you like. I do see that an opportunity will arrive, for you, and an opportunity is just around the corner for you to find that home that you were really looking forward to, so that's that. But I also sense that for some in pile number 1, this is going to be about finding a sense of comfort and a sense of belonging, right, in a specific area in your life. Maybe a job that feels right and feels comfortable and feels like, it's something that doesn't give you that anxiety or that stress every time you go to that job. Like it's something that feels like home, or like being surrounded by coworkers and colleagues that make you feel comfortable and makes your work like more enjoyable, and it feels just like there's a small community in there, or maybe a bigger community, why not? Or finding a neighborhood, right, or moving into a neighborhood that you're gonna feel so welcomed, and that you're gonna find like a community as well, or finding a person, like a partner, right, that makes you feel like home, which means safe and comfortable, because this is what this No Place Like Home card is all about feeling safe, about feeling comfortable, feeling secure, and it's like no place like home. That's the most comfortable place where you feel like you're completely yourself. You can detach from the outside world and kind of detance and like unwind and enjoy, right? So it can be a person that's going to offer you this feeling of belonging, of safety, of comfort, or like literally a physical place, or maybe a specific city where you're moving, and finding a community, finding friends, finding neighbors that make you feel welcomed, and so on and so forth. Or maybe like you're wishing to find a new place to rent and kind of like have better roommates, and I do see that also appearing here for you, pile number 1. So depending on your situation, this can translate in many ways, but I definitely sense very strongly that for the majority of you is going to be a big surprise that's has something to do with finding like a home that you were wishing for or waiting for to find, and I really resonate with this particular message because I once myself like really, really strongly wished for finding a place to rent, you know, in a specific area in a city. And there were no announcements at all to that specific area. And I was like really, really strongly wishing for it and trying to manifest it. And then like literally, and I'm not even kidding, like overnight, there was this announcement for this home to rent, you know, in that specific area. And it was truly like, you know, a magical moment. Okay, like it was really exciting and nice to see how things can change. And that's why, like, I feel like this is exactly what's going to happen for you. Pile number one is just around the corner for you, you know, this big surprise, and you're really going to be surprised in an amazing way. But yeah, now let's see what your tarot cards are. Pile number one, we have the Sun, we have Six of Pentacles. I love it already. Let's see. Okay, we have, wow, the Hierophant. Six of Wands. Wow, we've got great cards, pile number one. So excited for you. I'm really resonating with your pile, like, because I've been there before, and I kind of like had that surprise sort of happen to me. And yeah, I love it. Okay, we have the Hangman and King of Wands. Wow. So pile number one, I definitely see here an offer being handed to you with the Six of Pentacles. This is like a blessing. This is like a surprise, a gift from the universe that's handed to you. And it just literally means something physical. We have the Pentacles. So again, takes me back to like a home, or maybe like a situation that has something to do with, you know, a physical place that makes you feel welcomed, or like you're finding that stability, that sense of stability, because the Pentacles are all about that, and something that will bring you that balance, you know, make you feel like more grounded, more balanced, more secure, you know, in that specific area of your life. So it can really have something to do with money, like an increase in your payment, or receiving some sort of money, a sum of money, or some sort of opportunity that will allow you to like have, you know, the possibility to maybe rent a place that you couldn't afford, or you weren't able to, or take a loan, or, you know, buy something like a property. But it also can be about just an offer, yeah, like an announcement about a specific home, a specific place to rent or buy, you know, that will also help you in some ways, you know, that it's something that you were wishing for. So yeah, but I do see that here there's a blessing, there is a gift from the universe with this hand that's being offered to you, pile number one, that's going to bring balance into your life. And with balance, there comes peace. And also with the Sun, I see abundance and prosperity, or happiness. This is like all about joy and happiness and fulfillment. Okay, the Sun represents a very positive message. Like if you were, you know, asking yourself in your heart, like, will I find my, you know, wish, the home that I'm wishing, or that, you know, will I find that kind of place that I'm dreaming about, or will I find the money or the resources, you know, to be able to rent or to buy that specific place, or to afford to go into this specific place and relocate? Then the answer is yes. The Sun is a huge yes, and the Sun represents abundance and prosperity and fulfillment. You being truly happy, like with this big surprise that's just around the corner, it will bring and fill your heart with a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Okay, and that's really amazing. I'm so happy to see that for you, pile number one. And the Hierophant speaks again about something material, something tangible. It's represented by Taurus energy, which is all about comfort, is about belonging, is about home, like home and having a nice and stable financial situation or material situation is really important for Taurus. And also with the keys in the Hierophant, again, like gives me that huge strong message of you getting the keys, or the ability to, you know, have the keys to your new home, or to rent, you know, something along those lines. We have a home, we have the keys. It's like quite clear message for you, pile number one. But also the Hierophant speaks about something that becomes official. So maybe you've been just talking, you've been like trying to sign a contract regarding a home, you've been trying to find, you know, specific place, and it was just like kind of still nothing set in stone. But I do see that becoming official. I see that these big surprises just around the corner will really bring so much joy, and it will surprise you into like something that becomes tangible, like a wish or a dream that becomes real, becomes tangible. And also the Hierophant speaks about something that goes to the next level of commitment or stability. So also it can mean marriage, and since we have the no place like home, you know, getting married, building a family, or getting a home of your own can also be a huge indicator of the surprise for you, pile number one. So I do see that maybe this big surprise that's just around the corner is you getting married, is you being maybe proposed to here with the Six of Pentacles, or asked to move in with your partner. Therefore it goes to the next level of commitment, like moving in together, and kind of like no place like home, your home together, just the two of you, you know, kind of having your little nest. But also it can mean, you know, just next level of commitment or stability. Like if you're renting and you were looking forward to buy, you know, a property and something, then I do see that kind of going to the next level and being fulfilled to you. Or maybe if you were living with your family or with roommates and you wanted to, you know, kind of move on your own, I do see that happening for you. Or if you were with your family and you wanted to move, you know, in a different country or in a different place with just roommates or on your own, again, I do see that happening. So it's kind of like moving one step further, like an evolution, a progress that has to do with bringing you more stability, a sense of independence, but also like kind of bringing you what you wished for, like it's being handed to you. Right. And therefore I see here, like, again, you feeling so proud of yourself for this next like move or this evolution, but also feeling so victorious, like you won at life, you won at something, you know, like also very excited since we have the wands, like a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiastic energy. So yeah, of course, like a new home or a new place or this sort of shift, this is a big thing, right, for you, pile number one. I do see how it will bring this much joy, this much happiness, and also this much excitement and a sense of like fulfillment and yeah, like winning, you know, like, yeah, I did it, like I've got that contract, or I've managed to rent, I've managed to buy that home, and therefore feeling like you've been you know, put that crown on your head, right? Like this reminds me of when you finish, you know, school and you're getting like a diploma or a degree or something, and you kind of have that crown of flowers on your head and you're kind of cheered by others. And this is how I see it, like people being happy for you, cheering you for your achievement, for your success. And King of Wands also speaks about passion, speaks about excitement, again, lots of wands. So definitely I do see like also getting a lot of confidence from this move, right? It's like, yeah, I like being independent. This is King of Wands energy, being confident, being like so feeling secure in yourself and so proud of yourself. And yeah, just living a life that is so exciting for you, okay? And yeah, or being part of a place or a part of a chapter with this new home or this situation regarding a home that's giving you this sense of like, yes, I'm living the type of life that I want, or I'm in that chapter where I dreamed about for so long. And the Hangman speaks about being able to do things a bit differently, seeing things from a new perspective. And I do feel that something that has to do with this offer will kind of shift your perspective or help you have some sort of epiphany, some sort of like awakening moment where you get to see things from a different perspective, from a new point of view, or from like a completely new like lens, pair of lens, and be like, oh, I actually can do this a bit differently, or I can do this things this way, or I can implement this thing, or, you know, some sort of information or some sort of guidance from the universe that's going to allow you to kind of put things in a new perspective and allowing you to move forward and upgrade into this era of your life. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 1, and see more about this big surprise is just around the corner. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So you're gonna crash. Sorry, I'm just getting too excited. You're gonna cross a threshold. So if this was your threshold to rent, to buy a home, to get a property, so on and so forth. I don't want to repeat myself. I think you got the idea. I do see you like crossing that threshold. Kind of be like, yep. I did it. Exactly the 6 of Wands. Like, yes, I did it. I reached that goal, you know, the Hierophant, like upgrading, crossing that threshold, going through more of a darker place, or what it seemed more dark or like kind of helpless, you know, period in your life, like towards this more colorful, more bright chapter in your life, with the sun appearing, you know, on your sky, like clearing up the thunderstorm and really getting to live a life where you feel fulfilled and more balanced and more stable. And I see that you're right now kind of in a transition, in some sort of passage, right, metaphorically speaking, and you're you know, kind of like moving towards this sun. I see you moving towards this sun. You're kind of directing towards that. So it's kind of like a passage, a transition that it is kind of initiating you. Pile number 1 is kind of like you know, everything happens for a reason. So this was something like some sort of experience that you learn a lot from. And I do see that once you reach onto the other side, you're gonna be much more wiser, much more mature, or yeah, like have some more kind of like, yeah, wisdom and knowledge, especially with the Hierophant. And the Hierophant also speaks about spirituality, pile number 1. So it can be that this is also a transition that's allowing you and helping you to also grow on a spiritual level, you know, and kind of, yeah, like step up your, you know, the way that you see things, the way that you view things in life. And the Hangman also speaks about enlightenment, as I said. So I do see that there's some sort of initiation happening here, like this was an experience that it was meant to, you know, that you go through it so you can learn so much out of it. And then it was all happening for a reason. This is what I'm hearing. Okay. But also the initiation kind of reminds me of a new chapter, you know, initiation of something. So it can be initiating, you know, this new home, this new place, this new life, so on and so forth. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for pile number 1 about this big surprise that's just around the corner. Agreement. Again, some sort of contract appearing. So an agreement between you and someone regarding a home, regarding a contract, a place, renting, moving, you know, with your partner, or even marriage. A marriage can be an agreement, right? Like you're just saying yes, you know, and you're becoming, you know, married. So yeah, definitely I see that this big surprise that's just around the corner has something to do with an agreement, you know, some sort of understanding or a contract, or yeah. We have answering the call. The time is now. Also, we have a door that's opening, you opening a door. So again, that transition, you kind of moving from a chapter in your life towards a new one. And it's kind of like that initiation is like that call, you know, that is asking for your answer. Okay, it's like some sort of ring bell that is just, the time is now, like it's time to act. It's finally time. The time is now. It's just around the corner for you to receive this blessing, for you to receive this surprise, this gift from the universe. And I do see how things will work out for you, pile number 1. So if you've been feeling like hopeless or kind of worried and stressed, I do see things working out in the best way possible for you, pile number 1. And I'm really happy to see that, okay? So this is a confirmation that's just around the corner. The time is now. It's about to happen. You won't be waiting for long. But also I see that this is some sort of call, you know, that you need to be answering, you know, like an opportunity for you to kind of grab on, right? Or maybe answer the call, you know, as in a person kind of, yeah, like a partner asking you to be, you know, together in a more serious relationship, or to like move in together, or to get married even. And it's up to you to answer that call and to open that door which metaphorically is like sending you to this new chapter. Okay. And last but not least, let's pick up an advice or a message from the angels regarding this big surprise that's just around the corner for you. Pile number 1. We have trust. So remember how I said to not worry, to not stress. Trust. Have trust that this is going to work out for you. This blessing is coming. This agreement, this dream of yours is going to materialize, is happening. It's becoming real. I do see it for you, pile number 1. So I absolutely loved your reading. I hope you did too. And if you did, please don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel for more readings like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello my dear pile number 2, welcome to your reading for everyone who chose the rose quartz crystal. So let's take a look at what big surprise is just around the corner for you. And the card that you were drawn to is serendipity, and what this means is that you're going to feel, or you're going to be the right person at the right time, in the right place. Okay, so serendipity feels like when we get this, you know, sort of experience that we receive something that is just like magically happening for us in the right ways. Like we don't even try that hard. Like it seamlessly and effortlessly feel like things are moving in ways that is benefiting us, or in ways that just like feels so effortlessly like we're being blessed by the universe, and we're like on the right path. It feels just like you're on the right path. And usually this is what happens, yeah, with serendipity, when we're kind of walking on that path that's meant for us, that on the path that we're in, it's in alignment with us, and kind of like starts happening, like we are attracting right opportunities, we're feeling like you know, the right people are get drawn to us, or we're attracting the right sort of people in our life, the right connections and relationships, the right you know, opportunities and things that we need, you know, or we feel like we want, you know, in those particular moments. So I feel like with serendipity, with this big surprise that's just around the corner, you're gonna feel really lucky, you're gonna feel really blessed, you're gonna feel very grateful as well, and you're gonna have this feeling of like, whoa, like how amazingly things worked out for me, or how amazingly things kind of arranged themselves in such a way that just feels magical, and it's all part of divine plan. Okay, and it will just feel right for you. Okay, serendipity is an amazing sort of experience to have. Okay, so I'm really excited for you, pile number 2. Let's see now with your tarot cards more about this big surprise that's just around the corner. Right, let's see. So we have the Strength card, 6 of Pentacles, and the Sun. Wow. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Sorry, not Knight. 9 of Swords. Okay. So basically, I do sense here that with the 9 of Swords, there might be a situation that it's keeping you awake at night, pile number 2, or that you're stressing and worrying about. Maybe it's something that it's ongoing, maybe something about the future gives you this, or something about the past, right? Depending on your situation. But I feel like this is really kind of taking a toll on your mental health, and I'm really sorry to see that, pile number 2, but if you're worrying about a solution or some sort of answer, which I feel like it is, here with the Ace of Swords, I see that happening and coming to you, okay? So with serendipity is like divine plan is sending this solution, this answer, or this clarity for you to overcome a challenge or an obstacle or something that's giving you this like sort of you know, energy, like low vibration energy, and this kind of worries and stress. So I see overcoming an obstacle with the help of this opportunity, or with the help of a piece of information or of a solution that's coming to you, it's handed to you by the universe with Ace of Swords. This is like some sort of refreshing moment of getting the chance to, you know, start a new chapter, or to start a new project, or come up with a new sort of idea, or maybe it's an idea that's gonna be like coming to you. And I do see that with serendipity, it will all feel like it's coming together, it ties together, and it's just happening, you know, at the right timing. Okay. And with serendipity also, you're gonna feel the protection coming from above, you know, from your spirit guides, and also the guidance. So definitely I see you overcoming this Nine of Swords. It's just around the corner. This solution, this information, this opportunity is just around the corner to give you mental clarity, to give you, you know, what you need to overcome, and the tools necessary for you to move forward, and also the inner strength. It's not only going to give you the tools, but also the inner strength here to kind of like build that confidence, build that power and courage in yourself with the King of Swords, to kind of like step into your power, be more action oriented, and take, you know, kind of initiative towards the direction that you want. Okay, so I definitely see with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords like a blessing or some sort of gift, an opportunity being handed to you. Okay, that's gonna give you a sense of stability, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. So it can be some sort of job, you know, opportunity that will balance things out for you, which seems to be out of balance here with the Nine of Swords. It's going to balance out, you know, your emotional well-being, your mental state, but also your finances. For those of you, if this stress is about job, about money, about career, about your business, I do see either an opportunity, either an idea, a solution, or like an announcement, a job announcement, or something along those lines. Maybe a new position, you know, at that job, something that will help clear things up for you and kind of overcome these worries, bringing more money or balancing out your financial situation, making you here with the Queen of Pentacles feel more stable, independent, able to provide for yourself or to provide for your family, depending on your situation, being able to feel more secure, more grounded. Maybe this is about emotional well-being, right? If in this case you're feeling more like grounded and stronger inwards. Okay, so I definitely see that, and bringing more joy here. The Sun is like represents prosperity, it represents abundance, it represents happiness, okay, deep happiness. So I do see that this is going to be replaced by the Sun's energy. So that's why I see like you feeling lucky, you're feeling grateful, you're feeling like you're the right person at the right timing with this opportunity, and feeling so grateful and lucky to receive this and kind of be able to move past this situation and kind of gain this maybe wealth or prosperity or more abundance in your life or more stability. Okay, and with the King of Swords, I see that this is your energy of being able to be more logical, more rational in your approach, or being more wiser with this piece of information or this sort of solution that's coming in, allowing you to step into your own power, as I said, and allowing you to feel more independent and kind of like feeling like you can do it, right? And building up that courage, that determination, and also not falling into that victim mindset, but kind of getting into that mindset of, let me take action towards what I want. Like this is like the sword being handed to you and therefore becoming the King of Swords, where you are like acting like a king. You're not acting from a perspective of being in a victim mindset or feeling hopeless like here, or feeling stressed or worried, like kind of being like, okay, I kind of got the clarity. This is also about mental clarity. Like I've got the clarity of what I should do, like what the solution that I have, like the action that I need to take, the steps that I need to take in order for me to move forward. Okay, so I do see that with the help of universe and also you embodying this type of energy, like I do see you like kind of progressing and entering a new chapter in your life, okay, where there's much more balance, more peace, more stability. And I do see you like receiving some sort of wisdom and guidance from above, like clarity, which is going to help you move past this. Okay, let's take a look now at your oracles pile number 2 and see more of what's this big surprise that's just around the corner. Okay, what's this big surprise that's just around the corner? So we have deep replenishment with retreat, rest, be held, and warrior woman. Again, the sword appearing in your reading. Whoa, have you answered your deepest calling? So, wow. Pile number 2, I definitely can see that you're going to answer your deepest calling with this opportunity. This is going to be a call for you to kind of walk on a path that's meant for you. That's part of your purpose with serendipity. You being the right person at the right timing at the right place. You embodying this warrior energy of not feeling hopeless, but kind of being in that fight mode, like fighting for your cause, fighting for your success. You kind of rising above and like moving forward and making progress and taking action and being assertive, being like more pragmatic in your approach. Maybe it's about your business and kind of getting some sort of clarity on, or insight on how to do a particular thing or how to approach things, and kind of have a new way of making things happen and seeing more progress this way. So definitely I see like you kind of approaching things with more wisdom and more clarity, and not feeling so lost, but rather feeling control and taking action and feeling strong. Okay. And also like I feel that with this deep replenishment, you're going to enter this like more warrior energy and more like empowered energy after a time of deep replenishment. So you're going to kind of recharge your batteries after this low vibrational energy. I see you like healing. I see you like kind of rising above, but feeling deeply healed, deeply replenished, nourished, where you are going to be able to, rise again and kind of move forward. Okay. So it's not just something superficial, like pretending you're strong. No, it all comes from within. It all comes from like you deeply nurturing yourself and healing and replenishing yourself and feeling re-energized and stronger from, like within. Okay, so this opportunity is not only gonna allow you and give you the opportunity to, kind of do things better, or not better, but like in a more like wiser way, or have more clarity, or have some sort of solution on how to overcome an obstacle, but also it will give you the opportunity to like rebalance your inner self, feel better within, and more stable within as well. Let's see what else is coming through. Passion. All right, so passion is gonna come back in your life. Like I feel like this maybe opportunity, or this new project, or maybe this chance that you're gonna get, it will also bring that passion into you. It will bring that like as I said, feeling of being energized, and kind of like feeling like, I've got this opportunity, I've got the chance, right? I'm so grateful for it, and therefore like bringing that spark again. Okay, which here in the Nine of Swords, I do see like a feeling of emptiness, but I do see passion being sparked again in you, pile number 2. We have the Sun, we have the Strength card with fire energy, so you feeling all fired up, and determined to take action and move forward. Let's see what else is coming through for pile number 2. Okay, we have traveling lightly. Okay, simplify your life. So for some, it might be a solution or an answer that will allow you to travel, to relocate, maybe, if this is something that you are wishing for, if this is something that's stressing you out. So I do see also that your life will just get more simplified. Like no more complication, no more stressing, no more worries, no more like all this overwhelming feelings of overthinking and having that weight on your shoulder. But with serendipity, life will feel much more simple. Like life would feel like you're on the right path, things are falling into place more seamlessly, more effortlessly, and seeing that progress in like things are coming to you. You attracting things, the right opportunities, the right chances, the right solution, the right answers that are just, it seems that it comes to you, like it all comes to you, simplifying therefore your life, like not having to struggle, not having to like push and resist, but like it is about taking action, but like taking action and making that progress like more effortlessly, right? I hope that makes sense. We have first light, beginning a new cycle. So just around the corner for you, this big surprise will bring you a new cycle. The new start, the new chapter that I was talking about here with the Ace of Swords. So it can be a new cycle, a new chapter, you traveling to a new place if this is something that you want, or it can be a new like chapter where, as I said, you will feel much more empowered, more stable, maybe more money, a new job, perhaps a new cycle, maybe a new business or a new project. But yeah, definitely this new cycle is part of your journey, and it's all meant to come to you, pile number 2. Okay, let's see the advice or the message from the angels about this big surprise that's coming your way. Wow, we have listened to intuition. So intuition is a very strong and powerful kind of connection between us and the guidance that we receive from above, from the divine, whatever you choose to believe into. But I do see that by listening to intuition, and listening to our intuition is much more easier and clear, or we are able to listen to that intuition more clear when we connect inwards. This card reminds me of the star, right? Of finding the time to kind of reconnect to ourselves, to like kind of make that sort of introspection, or kind of that sort of cleansing inwards, like, okay, like a checkup, right? Like, let me look inward, like what's actually going on. Like this way, I see you kind of being able to hear your intuition better, also heal from within and kind of replenish and move forward, from this type of overwhelming and stress and worrying energies. Okay, and this is going to be your main guide, pile number 2, your intuition. By listening to your intuition, you're going to feel how things fall into the right place, into the right timing. You're gonna experience this serendipity with this opportunity that you're attracting. It's like your intuition will be like your compass, right, on your journey, that's going to help you move in the direction that you're meant to, but also bringing you the things that you need, the things that you want, the things that you want to attract, and that are going to help you feel like things move more seamlessly, and therefore feeling like your life gets more simplified, right? So yeah, this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pile number 2. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel for more readings like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number 3. Welcome to your reading for everyone who chose the clear quartz crystal. So let's take a look at what this big surprise that's just around the corner is for you. And as for the card that you were drawn to, we have come to the edge, and this is basically telling you, pile number 3, that this big surprise that's just around the corner will imply some sort of change, like a big change, a big transition, or some sort of situation that will invite you to embrace something new. Okay, and this card speaks about having the courage, having the openness to take a leap of faith, to kind of take that jump and into the unknown. And even though you don't necessarily know for sure how things will be in the future or how things will work out, but having that trust, having that belief that things will be all right, or having the courage to kind of embrace that change. Because change, even though it might feel doubting and it might feel scary at times, and especially there are people, including myself, with which like don't really deal well with change, and change can be scary or uncomfortable, but it's taking us out of that comfort bubble. And change is when we actually grow, when when we actually evolve and progress. So I feel like this is an invitation for you, pile number 3, to progress into an area of your life, to move forward and to evolve into an area of your life. But it will include change, and it will invite you to have that openness or that courage to take that leap of faith. Okay, this really reminds me of the full energy. It's very similar in the message. Okay, so you will feel like, whoa, I've came to an edge, and you're gonna be like, with this surprise that's just around the corner, you're gonna be like, whoa, okay, now what? I can't just like stay where I'm at because I'm not happy, or like it's just like doesn't help me grow, it doesn't help me evolve, like it's not for me anymore. You're gonna have that sort of feeling, but then you're also gonna be like, but I'm on edge, and it's like inviting me for this big change and this adventure, perhaps, this new adventure. It can be something that has to do with traveling. I feel for a lot of you, like starting a new life abroad, or maybe starting a new job, or maybe like entering a new relationship, maybe after a long time of being single, or maybe it's something that will kind of really push you out of your comfort zone. This is what I'm feeling, okay, pile number 3. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone, maybe starting your own business and leaving your day job, and be like, whoa, this is like major change, like should I do it? And you're going to be like on that edge, and it's really inviting you to take that leap of faith, because I definitely feel like it's going to work out for you, but you need to trust, and you need to have that sort of openness to it. Okay, so be brave, pile number 3. Now, let's take a look at your tarot cards and see more about this big surprise that's just around the corner for you, and what will it bring. You know what? I'm so excited to see the sun appearing in every pile. Pile number 1, pile number 2, both had it. You have it. So sun is like one of the most positive cards in the tarot, and it means abundance, it means happiness. And I really love to see that coming into each reading. That's what I said. It's all going to work out. So have trust, have that courage, like that openness to change. We have also 8 of Wands. Okay, makes sense. We have 4 of Swords. Okay, right. The Hangman. Things are just tying so well together. I love it. We have 6 of Wands. Perfect. Hierophant and Page of Pentacles. Right, so pile number 3, I do see what's going on in here. It's so cool. First and foremost, I want to say and mention the 4 of Swords, which represents a time of stillness or stagnation. So I feel like Spirit is saying you've been kind of in a stagnation lately. You've been in a time or a period of time where things haven't, shifted much, or things, maybe not many things happened. Not much has happened. This is what I'm trying to say. And perhaps you're also feeling this stagnation as well. Perhaps you're feeling that maybe you've been, single and not in the dating scene for a while. And maybe you were thinking about, kind of going out there, putting yourself out there. Or maybe you've been without a job for a while, and you like really were thinking about a new job, but it was hard to kind of put yourself out there. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that. For some, you might be just very well in that, kind of stagnation, because you might not even realize it's a stagnation. Pile number 3, as I say, like sometimes like we as people might get so comfortable with a certain situation that we don't even realize it's keeping us in stagnation or blocked. We just like, that's our life, and it starts to feel comfortable, and it's basically not helping us grow. We kind of like get flat in there. But if this is something that you are enjoying, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mean that, but what I'm just saying is that through this big surprise, universe will invite you to some sort of change, but also growth. Okay, it's part to help you grow, and it's part to help you kind of shape you and help you mature and kind of bring you more experiences and expand, right? And like expand your vision and your horizons. And I feel like it's really, really good, to kind of push ourselves out of the comfort zone. And the 4 of Swords can also mean like maybe you're at a job that you've been doing for a long time, and it just feels like it's dormant, right? Like that sort of numb feeling, or maybe in a relationship that doesn't resonate with you anymore. But either way, this 4 of Swords suggests a time of stillness or break, or kind of like nothing much happening. And I do see with the Page of Pentacles an offer coming in to you. It can be a job offer. It can be a person that's asking you, to, or inviting you, to be in a stable relationship, an opportunity for a stable, committed love, or an opportunity for a business, right? You starting your own business. The page represents a new journey. So again, ties very well with that. Also, like it can be a new opportunity for a job, as I said, or just something different, right? That's going to have great potential for the future, for long term. Pentacles are something that brings value in our life. Okay, it has huge potential. And I do see that also with the Eight of Wands, there's a lot of opportunities that come with this one offer. Okay, there's a lot of things starting to happen, a lot of moving around. Eight of Wands represents like fast-paced energies, things starting to happen, things starting to shift, energy gaining momentum, like progress, moving upwards, more excitement, more sparkle, more passion. Also the Six of Wands represents passion. So definitely I see like things starting to move, okay, with this one offer. And I do see that this offer is also going to help you change sort of like your mindset in some way, or like kind of push you to do things a bit differently. See, like it's really pushing you out of your comfort zone, doing things a bit like outside of the normal way, or sort of having more of that outside of the box mentality, coming up with new ideas or new mindset, new habits, a new experience, a new adventure that's going to be like putting you in a completely different position and be like, okay, I'm seeing things from a different perspective. Like I can see how things can be different and exciting and bringing you so much happiness with it and prosperity. Okay, this is abundance, this is prosperity, this is happiness, this is joy, okay, that comes with this offer. And also I do see you like succeeding, so if it's a business, I do see you succeeding and feeling so proud of yourself, pile number 3, for choosing in the first place to accept this offer and kind of see things differently and do things differently and embrace this change and kind of take that leap of faith. Like you kind of coming, metaphorically speaking, I always say that with the Six of Wands because I feel like it's coming from a battle, like being victorious and being like, yes, I did it, and being so proud of yourself and being cheered by others, being celebrated, or celebrating yourself, why not, and your wins and your achievements. So I do see that sort of outcome from this big surprise that's just around the corner that implies this change. It will lead you to success. It will lead you to happiness. So definitely I see the potential in here and why Spirit is inviting you to kind of accept this change and take this leap of faith, because it's going to stretch you out of your comfort zone, but it also is going to bring big rewards. Okay. And with the Hierophant, this means like kind of stepping up, to the next level of success or commitment or stability. So in money and business, I do see that it's kind of you stepping out of your comfort zone and evolving to the next phase. Maybe from working, to an employer that doesn't resonate with you anymore and it feels like stagnation, to owning your own business, and also bringing you a lot of wisdom and a lot of spiritual growth through this experience. So it's like not only more money coming in or more abundance, but also more wisdom and like you evolving on your spiritual level as well together, all together with this experience. So it's like a stretch in many directions and an expansion in many directions, like having some sort of enlightenment, some sort of epiphany, and as I said, expanding your horizons, especially with the Eight of Wands. But yeah, it can be you like gaining more of a stable, secure financial situation with the Hierophant. Also, it can be some sort of, wow, wait, okay, it's just coming in. For some in pile number 3, you might get proposed to. Page of Pentacles can mean like someone proposing to you, offering you the ring and getting to, be engaged or married, in the future with the Hierophant, because this also can mean next level of commitment, especially when it comes to relationships. This means marriage, but also like keys, right? So maybe someone asking you to move in together with them. So next level of commitment in some ways, right? Which is for some it can be like some sort of change or getting out of that normal way of doing things, or out of that routine or of what you got used to. And for some it might come a bit like as a surprise. It is a surprise, but also it might seem a bit like a change, and a change can be daunting in any way, even though it can be exciting, even though it can be bringing a lot of happiness, right? Like a proposal, like a moving in together, or like maybe someone from far away, yeah, like a partner, a long distance partner, can come into your life and meet someone new and kind of ask you to move in with them to that new country. And it can be exciting, and it can be like kind of pushing you to do things differently, but also it's gonna be so rewarding. But it can be scary, right? It's kind of like taking a leap of faith. But for others, it doesn't have to be long distance. I do see it here with the Eight of Wands. Sometimes that means, like kind of long distance communication and interactions, but it can be, a person that you already know. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new person. And like proposing to, it's exciting, it's nice, or asking you to move in with them, or just get into a more committed, stable relationship. But it also can feel daunting for some of you, or not necessarily daunting, maybe it's not the right word, but just like a bit, different, and kind of like getting you out of what you're used to or your comfort zone. So I feel like for you, pile number 3, either way, this is an invitation of seeing things a bit differently and kind of getting a new approach on change and being more open to it. Because by taking this leap of faith, I do see a lot of good things happening and coming with them, and also a lot of growth and evolution. Okay. So both money, both relationship wise, I do see that happening for you. Now let's take a look at your oracles and see more about this big surprise that's just around the corner for you. For pile number 3, let's see what we have. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Wow, I feel like this is a question from Spirit. It's like, how can you mother yourself into like helping you cope with the change, right? Because it's like, what does a mother do? Nurture, help, heal, or be there for their children, like take care of them, love them. So this is Spirit saying like, you can be, acting like your mother, or like as a mother for yourself, where you pour all that nurturing, nourishing, caring, and loving energy towards yourself into helping you cope with this change. Okay, like how can you mother yourself? How can you kind of take care of yourself and be there for yourself, through this big shift and this big milestone in your life? Okay, because I feel like that's going to help you, give you that comfort. A mother gives comfort to their children, so it's like giving yourself comfort in in the midst of this change, in this transition. We have fertility. Wow. Okay, mother, fertility. For some it might be having children, right? And it's also getting out of your comfort zone. But I feel like this is very specific. But with fertility, it also can mean abundance, right? Planting some seeds here. Yeah, like the first idea of the Page of Pentacles, for a business, for a new project, for a new job that has huge potential for growth in the future. Like the first seeds, you plant them, it's that change, is that first, uncomfortable but stretching and growing phase. But then in the future, it will bring great rewards, as I said, because it will develop in this beautiful juicy fruit, the watermelon, or any fruit, right? Or vegetable that brings you that reward. And you see how much growth has happened and how much abundance has brought you, right? Okay, let's see what else is coming through. I was feeling this one. Wow, okay. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. I know why I felt this one. So pile number 3, again, we get that message that is important for you during this big surprise. It's just around the corner, to kind of loosen up that need for control, to release that need to stay in control, because it's giving you a sense of safety. But actually, that's when growth happens, during change. And we have surrendering to the journey, because by surrendering and having that trust to take that leap of faith, it will take you and lead you to such beautiful, beautiful outcomes and beautiful growth and rewards. Okay, so please, pile number 3, take this advice that I know it's hard to accept change sometimes, but this is an invitation for you to surrender, to kind of let go of that need for control, and like go with the flow of things, or embrace this opportunity that is arriving for you. Okay, let's see the advice or the message from the angels. We have look for a sign. So angels are saying if you're in doubt or if you feel like, you know, skeptical or scared, like look for a sign from the angels, from spirit, that's going to give you that kind of sense of trust or that guidance, or that reassurance that this is the right thing to do. This can be your sign. Okay, pile number 3, for you that want to take this as a sign. But take a sign, yeah, like look for a sign of surrendering to this journey, and that knowing and trusting that this is the right thing to do by releasing control and embracing this beautiful opportunity. Okay, so this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pile number 3. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel for more readings like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.